And a very good afternoon to you. I'm Tyler Peterson, and welcome to today's broadcast of Vibes Baseball live on YouTube. We are live once again from UC Health Park, preparing for two games today, a doubleheader between the Northern Colorado Owls and your Rocky Mountain Vibes. Well, last night we got inundated with about 18 hours of rain. Thankfully, that rain has subsided. Our crack grounds crew, led by Colin Tuzinski, they have prepared this field for play. It looks a lot better than it did yesterday, and certainly a lot better than I thought was even possible after the weather we were getting. So we're going to have two 7-inning ball games tonight. The Vibes will once again don their Las Lloronas jerseys in our continued celebration of Hispanic culture in baseball. This new-look squad is now 3-0 under new manager Joe Miklick. They'll go for their fourth straight win over these Owls tonight. Behind starter Brock Noten, he was supposed to go yesterday, but he is ready to go today. He is warming in the pen as we speak. It'll be his first Vibes start of the season. It's game 27, followed by game 28 after about a half hour when game 1 ends. We'll have Lamson first pitch right after this short break. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, this is Joe Mikulik. You're watching Vibes Baseball.
And welcome back to UC Health Park. We are ready for 2 games today between the Vibes and the Owlz. First for the visiting Owlz under interim manager Harrison Shapiro. Alex Jackson in left field. He will be leading off, followed by Cameron Phelps in center. He will bat second. Robbie Kellerman, the first start for him in this series at UC Health Park. He will catch and bat third. Ty Lewis, the big left-handed hitter, at first. He will clean up. Kevin Higgins, the shortstop, will bat fifth, followed by Euro Diaz, just re-added to this roster, in right. Tim Bouchard, the third baseman, bats seventh, with Liam Scaffarello, the DH. He bats eighth. Zach West, the second baseman, he will bat ninth. Behind Kita De La Cruz, was supposed to go yesterday. He will go tonight instead. Get you the Vibes lineup, but looks like we are just about ready for our national anthem. Singing tonight's rendition of the Star Spangled Banner will be Carissa Hoppe, Hoppe. So we will send it down to the field for today's national anthem. How about Carissa Hoppe for tonight's national anthem? As promised, here is how the Vibes, or tonight, Las Lloronas, line up. Gio Diaz, the right fielder, leading it off. Cesar Lopez in center, batting second. Ulysses Cantu, who hit the first grand slam of the Vibes season in the previous game. He is the DH. He bats third. Dominic Hernandez, the left fielder, batting fourth. Andrew Hansen, the second baseman, batting fifth, with Ethan Lopez, the third baseman, batting sixth. Mike Anone at first, batting seventh. Luis Navarro behind the plate. He will bat eighth. Joseph Encarnacion, the shortstop, he bats ninth, with Brock Noten on the mound. Brock Noten, acquired by the Glacier Range Riders. And there's play ball. So we are ready to go. Let's see who said play ball from our front office. can't quite tell. One of our front office staff said it, though. Brock Noten acquired from Glacier in a trade that brought Chris Allen to Rocky Mountain as well. For 2 players to be named later, he actually started against the Vibes back on the 30th of May. He went 3 scoreless innings. He's started 4 games. He's 1-1 with an ERA of 5.51. His last start out against the Billings Mustangs allowed 5 runs in 3 1/3. But the start before that, 6 shutout innings against Great Falls. The umpires for tonight, Joshua Garcia behind home, Dog Hodges behind first, and Daryl Dale Ferguson at third. Vibes defense is Hernandez in left, Lopez in center, Diaz in right. Around the diamond, third to first, Ethan Lopez, Encarnacion, Hansen, and Unknown, with Navarro behind the plate and Noten on the mound. Stepping to the plate now is Alex Jackson. And we are going to get this game started. Alex Jackson is the only member of this Owlz squad to play in every game so far. And there's the first pitch, a ball at 3:09. It's a chilly day. Pitch outside, 2-0. We apologize in advance. As part of these storms we had the last day and a half, they've knocked out our center field camera. So we've just got third and first and our little robo cam above home plate. There's strike 1 to Jackson. But glad you can be with us. Sort of a sparse crowd so far, at least for game 1. Originally scheduled as a 5:05 game, so we'll see more folks in a few hours, I believe. Swing and a miss. Jackson, Feltz, and Kellerman. Yesterday's game, we don't have an official makeup day, but we're going to have to make it up soon. Not too much space left in this first half. To left. Back is Hernandez. He's still going back. He makes the catch. Did very well to track that one down. And there's one away. A crisp 52 degrees here at first pitch today. It was just 92 like the other day. Now here's Cameron Feltz. Cameron Feltz is the league leader in stolen bases. He's got 18. Ground ball towards second. Hansen over to his left. And he'll make the play for the second out. So nice job there keeping Feltz off of the base paths. And a quick 2 outs here in the top of the first. Again, we are only playing 7 innings. So early leads are even more important than ever. And you consider any time where you talk about having inclement weather, you'd like to be the team up early in the ball game, because if it's an official game at 4.5 or 5, you certainly want to be ahead. Robbie Kellerman takes high for ball 1. This Owlz team is atop the Pioneer League in stolen bases, 57 of them in 25 games. It's outside, or inside rather. Owls have played 25 games. Vibes have played 26. This is game 27 today for Rocky Mountain. Game 28 to be played later today. And there's a nice breaking ball from Noten. Noten is a 4-pitch pitcher: sinker, curveball, changeup, and slider. Kellerman down the right field line, out of play. I want to welcome everyone into this ball game. The 2-2. Just a touch inside. It's a full count to Robbie Kellerman with 2 outs in the first, and it's swung on and fouled away. I have a feeling that these two make-up games, the Owls and Vibes need to make up at some point. This is hit to right field. Diaz coming in, still coming in. He's going to play this on a hop. So Kellerman, a 2-out single here in the first. There is an off day on July the 18th, and the next day, the Owls start here in the second half against the Vibes. That could be a possibility for when these two teams could make up their 2 games that are still outstanding, but we will see. This is Ty Lewis. Kellerman at first, 2 away here in the top of inning number 1. First pitch slapped foul out of play. And again, if you're just joining us, our center field camera is out of commission. So we are working with just our first, third, and high home robo. Popped up down the left field line and again out of play. Oh and 2. That's high to Lewis. Game 1 of this series, Lewis had an RBI double in the first inning, which scored Jackson. He had 2 doubles on that night. He was 2 for 4. The 1-2, slide step, and ball 2. Lewis batting .263, 2 home runs, 10 RBI, and this is fouled at the plate. Since we played our last game, the Owls have added 2 members to their roster, sort of re-added them. Christian Griffin is back, as well as Euro Diaz. They are now active once again. Still 2-2 to Lewis. That's fouled off of the glove of Navarro, back to the screen. Still 2-2. Noten about to throw his 20th pitch. Hasn't really seemed that he's worked too hard, though. The Vibes today made 1 transaction, officially releasing Ari Kaufman after previously claiming him on waivers. Ground ball to Hansen. Eats him up a little bit, but he stays with it for the 3rd out. No runs on a hit, no error, and a man left on base. We head to the bottom of the first. No score in our ball game. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Welcome back to UC Health Park. It's the Vibes turn now, as Gio Diaz steps into the plate against Quita de la Cruz. De la Cruz, no stranger to this league. Begins his motion. The first pitch to Diaz is swung on and missed. De la Cruz last year spent time with both the Missoula Paddleheads and the Ogden Raptors. Started this year in Ogden, but was traded to Northern Colorado. That was on June the 10th. This will be his third start now for the Owls. He is 0-1 with a 12.79 ERA. Pretty hard thrower. And that is strike 3 on the outside. Diaz is retired, and there's one away. Defense for the Owls, it's Jackson in left, Feltz in center, and another Diaz in right. That's Euro Diaz. Tim Bouchard at third, Kevin Higgins at short, Zach West at second, Ty Lewis at first, Robbie Kellerman behind the plate with De La Cruz on the mound. Here's Cesar Lopez. 4 pitches, 4 strikes for De La Cruz to begin this ball game. Again, we're playing 2 7-inning ball games. That's tapped at the plate, foul. The 0-2 is way high. The starters for Game 2, we do know them, unless they will change. Grayson Fletcher will make his Vibes debut, and Preston Snavely will go for the Owls. Onto the concourse, heads up. So we'll come back down to the stands. And right now, folks, this is a great game for foul balls. 2 little kids are going to run over and claim that as their own. Bottom of the first, no score, 1 away. Lopez, a high chopper. The shortstop Higgins is going to wait back. The throw to first is in time. Beat Lopez by a half a step. Nice play by Higgins. There's 2 away. And that'll bring up Ulysses Cantu, the DH. It's a cold day, but the wind is blowing out. So if you can get one up in the air, you might be able to get one out of here. Cantu now with his team-leading 5 home runs on the season, 24 RBI, second on the team behind Hernandez. Fastball at 96 outside for ball 1. De La Cruz certainly a quick worker, and we like quick workers in this league. Down low as well. The uniforms for Los Llorones are actually cutoffs. There are no arms. It's sort of a Pirates or Rockies vest. That's ball 4. And that's a walk to Cantu. And now here's Hernandez. Hernandez took an 0 for 5. Rarely does he wear the collar. He's batting .355 with 2 home runs and 26 RBI. He's played in all 26 Vibes game, the only one on this team who can still say he's done that. Huge swing and a miss at that breaking ball, and it's 0-1. Tried to preempt the good fastball from De La Cruz, but just pulled off. No score in our ball game, just still early on. Takes that breaking ball for strike 2. De La Cruz was drafted by the Nationals way back in 2014 in the 28th round. 0-2 is popped up Behind third, this might be trouble. Racing in is Jackson. It's Higgins who calls everyone off, makes the catch, and the inning is over. So just a walk, no runs, no hits, no errors. Cantu left on base. We go to the second. Scoreless in our ball game. You're watching Vibes Baseball. Welcome back to the ball game. Kevin Higgins, Euro Diaz, Tim Bouchard. The first three to face Brock Noten in the top of inning number 2. Special welcome to the 59 folks watching on YouTube right now. I'm Tyler Peterson. Thanks for joining us. Kevin Higgins has the best batting average of any Owl. A qualified batting average, 366. That's 26 hits in 71 at-bats. The 0-2, high and away. Brock Noten is an Oklahoma kid. He's 26 years old. He gets a weak tapper down the line. He picks it up. It's going to be a close play. The throw is not in time. That's going to be a single for Higgins. He went to school somewhat locally, did Brock Noten. Rogers State in Oklahoma. Graduated in 19. He's been around for a while. 3 independent league teams. San Rafael, Gastonia, and New Jersey. And as we said, pitched for Glacier earlier this season. We saw him a few times in that opening series. Acquired in a trade back on the 21st when everything went down, let's say. A leadoff single for Higgins. The lefty Diaz now at the plate. Fastball is high at 87. Diaz batting .229. No home runs, 4 RBI. Way outside. You can hear a little bit of a grunt. Not sure if you can hear it over our microphones, but certainly the crowd can hear it. A little bit of a grunt from Noten as he throws. And they'll give a little courtesy toss over. Higgins gets back. The 2-0. 3-0. Well, Noten now needs to find the strike zone. Tim Bouchard on deck. Went 2 for 3 in his Owlz debut on Friday. There's strike 1. After we finish this series with the Owlz, the Vibes will welcome the Billings Mustangs in for 6 games starting Wednesday. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there. Went with the off speed. And it's a full count. The first game of that Billings series, check your schedules one more time because it's at 12:30. I believe it's a kids' day, which is why it's so early. Swing and a miss. Great work from Noten. 3-0 to 3-3, his first strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Bouchard. One away now with Higgins at first. And that's, going to catch the corner. A pitcher's pitch to be sure there. That's high and away. Sort of an unintentional pitch out there. This team likes to run. Higgins just one stolen base on the year. That's down low. Bouchard played at Kaiser University. I'm not even sure where that is. It's part of the Sun Conference, though. Foul back, evens the count at 2-2. I'll say this, though. He had a spectacular senior season. 404 with 18 home runs and 73 RBI. This is hit out to left. Hernandez is going to hang with it for out number 2. And there's 2 away. Kaiser University, Fort Lauderdale. My broadcast assistant, Gideon, has just told me. So we were off last night, but plenty of Pioneer League action to go around. First pitch to Scaffarello is down low. Boise and Billings played a doubleheader last night. Boise took both of those games. Grand Junction and Ogden also played a doubleheader last night. They split 1-1. And then 2 other Northern Division contests. Great Falls and Missoula. Missoula won 11-1. And then Glacier, their first win over Idaho Falls at Melaleuca Field, 4-3. 2 outs here in the top of the second. It's Higgins at first, who had the leadoff single. Scaffarello in a 3-0 count. There's strike 1. Well, he's done it once in this inning. He's gone from 3-0 to a strikeout. Let's see if he can do it again. 3-1 to Scaffarello, the DH. That's inside for ball 4. So the first walk allowed by Noten. That'll push Higgins down to second. A runner in scoring position for the Owls for the second baseman, Zach West. This might be a little bit more precarious than it may first seem. The 9th place hitter here. Again, you want to have the lead as early as possible in these games. The leadoff man, Jackson, on deck. You want to get West. There's strike 1. And that's the best way to start out this next at bat. Infield is playing back behind the runners. Navarro sets up low. Notens gets the foul ball. It's 0-2. Zach West on Friday went 1 for 4 with a base hit. 0-2. In the dirt, nice stop by Navarro. Navarro, one of 2 active catchers. We saw Josh Glenn in the first home game. They've switched off, have Glenn and Navarro. Each of them have 2 starts. Peter Rosales is with the team, but he is on the inactive list. Two and two now to West. Batting .263, no home runs, 6 RBI. An infield single and a walk, the 2 base runners for Northern Colorado. Weak ground ball that just squirts foul. A single could well give the Owls the first lead in this ball game, considering both runners will be off on any hit ball. 2 and 2 with 2 outs. What does Noten go here for a put-away pitch? Fouled back, heads up press box. That'll reach the concourse. So West stays alive. We'll do the 2-2 one more time. Well, Noten wanted it. He did not get the call. Didn't hit his spot, but he thought it was good enough for strike 3. Instead, it's ball 3. It's a full count with 2 outs. Runners on the move. And Noten is just going to make sure the runners don't get too much of a head start. Ready on the 3-2. Ground ball ripped foul. No fooling West there, just a bit early. Noten went with the breaking ball. Another 3-2, up the middle, a base hit. This will get the Owls the lead. Lopez will hit the cutoff man. It's a base hit for West. 1-0 NoCo. Give credit to West for winning that battle. Now you got to be careful. Runner at third for the leadoff man, Jackson. Noten sporting the number 13. He and his one-time Glacier teammate, Chris Allen, came in and took 12 and 13. And we saw Allen on the mound last game, a scoreless inning to complete that 15-2 win. 5's a 1-3 straight over these Owls. Jackson with 2 outs. To center. Lopez broke back. He breaks in. And that's out number 3. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. It's 1-0 Owls as we head to the bottom of the second. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. for what.
Hey, this is Andrew Hansen, and you're watching Vibes Baseball.
Andrew Hansen leading things off for the Lloronas here in the second inning. Hansen, Lopez, and Anon. That would be Ethan Lopez. It's 1-0 Owls after the Zach West RBI single. Hansen pops this near the bullpen, but out of play. Eight hits in 15 at-bats for Hansen. He's driven in 9 in 3 games. And he's also scored 5 runs. Heck of a start. Squares to bunt, pops this way high. The third baseman will grab it. That's going to be a pop-up, and there's one away. Now that'll bring up Ethan Lopez, the third baseman. Lopez made his Vibes debut on Friday. He went 3 for 5, had a double and a triple, 2 RBI, and scored 3 runs. So he was certainly part of those rallies. And the man on deck as well was a big part of that as well, Mike Anon, who had 4 hits and 5 RBI. One away now in the bottom of the second. Lopez takes low. Ethan Lopez from Whittier, California. Pops this sky high. Who wants it? West? No, it's going to be Lewis. Stays with it to make the catch. So 2 pop-ups in the inning. 2 outs. Vibes still looking for their first hit. Now here's Anon. The Wilmington, Delaware native. Was an Owl earlier this year. Was a Vibe in 2021. Base is empty for Anon. Takes fastball at 92 for strike 1. This is hit toward left. Over is Jackson. This will be caught. 3 up, 3 down. In the second inning, we head to the third. 1-0 Owls. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube.
Hey, this is Brock Noten, and you're watching Vibes Baseball.
Welcome back to the ball game. It's a 1-0 Owls lead here in the top of the third. Feltz, Kellerman, and Lewis first three to face Brock Noten. And as we usually do, keep the tradition alive of our celebrity third inning. I have a celebrity with us, one of our staff members, Gideon Egner. Gideon, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing?
Not too bad. We're playing baseball today. Feltz bunts this foul. Now, Gideon, I know you're one of our game day staff. What do you do normally when you're not hanging out with me in the booth?
Well, right now I'm working with the promo team. For the past few days, I've been working at the fan center, but I'll be taking a more active role down on the field here in the coming days.
Very good. And you are a Colorado Springs native?
Yes. Was born here in the Springs, spent a little bit of time on the other side of Pikes Peak, but spent most of the past few years over in Manitou.
I will act like I know where that is. It's 0-2 to Cameron Feltz. Just a touch low. So, Gideon, I understand that you are a incoming freshman at Colorado State, and you want to study journalism and broadcasting.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I've been doing speech and debate for about 5 years now, and when I was playing baseball as a junior, I was on the JV team, and Coach D'Amato from Manitou Springs High School, he said that the normal guy who does the PA announcing, he wouldn't be there that day, so he needed somebody to fill in, and ever since then, I've just kind of delved more into it.
I mean, it certainly is a fun thing as, whoa, strike three called to Feltz. Catches the top of the zone. Second strikeout for Naughton. And there's one away. Well, there is a contest among the staff members here. And so far, Dean McKissick, who is doing the PA, is leading. He scored 2 runs during his appearance.
Okay.
Kay Goodell led in 2 runs during her appearance. So we need a scoreless top of the third from you, Gideon.
Okay. Well, let's get a couple in here.
Here's Kellerman. Kellerman. The catcher singled back in the first. Ground ball, foul. So you are a lifelong baseball fan, but you told me earlier that basketball is really your sport?
Yes. That's really the main sport that catches my eye. The fast pace and just constant movement really just works well with the pace of how I think and whatnot.
Yeah, calling basketball is sort of like calling hockey. They're totally different from baseball. Hit to left and deep. Back is Hernandez. Off the wall. He gets a great hop. Gets it back in, but Kellerman is going to have a double. 101 off the bat. So that certainly was spanked.
I think that's faster than my car will go.
I think if I tried to go 101, the wheels would fall off. This is Ty Lewis. And, hey, this is something you want to do. How about you call this Lewis at bat? What do you want to say? Would you like to try it out?
Well, Lewis actually went to college here in Colorado, spent a lot of time at Colorado State Pueblo, and batted .336. Ooh, that is a low strike. And we see Lewis taking a step back, regaining his composure. In his career, he won a state championship in 2015 and was second-team All-State back in 2017. There was a throw back to second base, but there was no out as a result. We see that Noten lining it up to try to increase the count. Currently it is 0-1. Make that 1-1 with a outside pitch. Of the 105 career games that Lewis played at CSU Pueblo, he started 102. Noten taking a look back, pitches, foul over the building and out to the gravel lot to the left side of the field.
Lewis grounded out to second back in the first. Let's see if Noten can induce another ground ball here. Certainly wants to avoid Kellerman coming around to home plate.
A little bit inside. That one's going to be called a ball. 2-2 count. Ooh. Noten turned around and made it clear that an attempted steal would not be accepted at this time. Oh, swing and a miss, and Lewis has been struck out.
How was that?
That felt pretty good. I liked how that went.
It is. It's a pretty fun job. I appreciate you being a good sport. I'm putting you on the spot. I understand. Here's Higgins now, the shortstop, 2 away, with Kellerman at second. Hey, you got us to strike out Gideon. Brock Noten is very appreciative. First pitch to Higgins, swung on foul back, heads up press box. And that's down low. Tell us a little bit more about Kevin Higgins.
Well, Higgins went to college at St. Bonaventure and played back in the COVID-shortened season of 2020, which seemed to have been the last that we have on record. He transferred to St. Bonaventure from...
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he transferred to St. Bonaventure from Suffolk University, batting .255 in 57 games there.
0-2 to Higgins. And now we have time at the plate.
Noten taking a second.
Here's the 0-2. Down low. Man at second, 2 away, and a 1-0 ball game here in the top of the third. Same pitch, same spot, and same result, 2-2.
Now, it's been a couple of weeks since Higgins has gotten a home run, but he has gotten a couple of multi-hit games this season. So, seeing that this is his second at-bat, correct?
Correct. He's 1 for 1.
Then, ooh!
Right back to Noten. That's the third out.
That was a fresh hit for an out.
Well, that's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Gideon, thanks for being a good sport. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much, Tyler.
We head to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Owls. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube.
Hola, yo soy Luis Navarro. Tú estás viendo Vibes Baseball.
Luis Navarro bringing us back. He's the first man to step to the plate in this inning. Navarro, Encarnacion, and Diaz, 8-9-1, against Kita De La Cruz, who is working with a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the third. Navarro, originally from Panama, played baseball at Lubbock Christian along with another Vibe, Armando Valle. Only getting his second start. He's looking for his first Vibes hit. Swing and a miss. Chase the high fastball. It's 0-1. Again, this is a 7-inning ball game, so careful. We're almost halfway through this one. Down the right field line. This could be trouble. And it's out of play. Just a little too much slice. The right fielder Diaz really got on his horse running down that right field line, but it'll just be allowed, strike number 2. Oh, and 2 to Navarro. Ground ball towards short. Higgins makes it look easy, 1 away. And now Encarnacion. Encarnacion went 2 for 4, scored a run back on Friday. Committed an error. Defense has been really good recently for Las Lloronas. First pitch ball to Encarnacion. He's originally from Queens, New York. He's one of 3 Lynn University college athletes to be on this Vibes team now. Joe Mikulik and Dave Hadjic went out. They got Nathan Draves, Grayson Fletcher, and Encarnacion, all from Lynn University. This is hit hard, but Phelps has great speed, and he makes this catch. He almost overran it, and there's 2 away. Well, 9 at-bats and just 1 walk. Top of the order, Diaz. Two away here in the bottom of the third. First pitch breaking ball for strike 1. De La Cruz looking really good right now. And that's strike 2. De La Cruz allowed 7 hits in his last start in 5 innings and only allowed 2 earned runs. That was a game in which the team won, but De La Cruz did not pick up the victory. The 1-2. High for ball 2. Count evens with 2 outs and nobody on. Swing and a miss. Oh, no, they're going to say foul ball. It's a foul ball. So Diaz is going to get another chance. Everyone has to scramble back. And just now, Phelps is getting the message, and he's got to now go back to center field. The grounds crew, in somewhat comic fashion, started to run onto the field, but credit Joshua Garcia for listening for the double hit there. Diaz stays alive temporarily. Everybody back in their positions. Another 2-2. Slapped foul. So this at-bat will continue for at least a few more pitches. Still looking for that first hit. Diaz, again, stays alive. So he's gotten an extra 2 pitches out of De La Cruz. Diaz has played 25 of the 26 games, and he has a hit in all 25 games. To center. It's softly hit. Feltz makes the catch. Another 3-up, 3-down inning. We head to the fourth. 1-0 Owls in game 1 of this doubleheader. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube.
Hey, this is Brett Irwin. You're watching Vibes Baseball.
It's the fourth inning. Welcome back to our ball game. Tyler Peterson live with you from UC Health Park. 1-0 Owls. Diaz, Bouchard, Scaffarello to face Noten. Ball 1 to Diaz. 0 for 1 with the strikeout. Quick 2-0. Noten already up to 72 pitches. Three straight balls, sort of all in the same area. Getting some arm side run maybe on that sinker. But they've missed all 3 times. Swing and a miss. Diaz. You want to talk about not getting cheated? That was a neon green light he got there. And now he wants time. Three and 1. A run on 4 hits and no errors for the Owls so far. Another big swing. Now 3 and 2. The Vibes don't have any runs or hits yet. We rarely see just 1 run pushed across in the first 3 innings, especially in this ballpark. Swing and a miss. And again, Noten goes from 3-0 to 3-3. 4 Ks now for Noten. Now Bouchard, fly to left. Pretty deep fly ball, and good work by Hernandez to track it down when he did. Ground ball to Hansen, gets a nice big hop. 2 outs. So if you notice there. Now Scaffarella with 2 outs. Popped up onto the concourse, and it hits off of a bag of cotton candy. But a real young kid has claimed that ball. 0-1. Foul ball, heads up press box, just below Dee McKissick and Sabrina Thomas. They were ready, though. Oh, and 2. Oh. High and deep to left. In the park. 3 outs. It had the sound, but not the distance. 1, 2, 3. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Owls. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube.
Hey, this is Dave Hadjick. You're watching Vibes Baseball.
Welcome back to Vibes Baseball. Live here in the 4th. Key to Dela Cruz. He's only faced 10 batters. He's allowed just 1 walk. It'll be Lopez, Cantu, and Dominique Hernandez. Cesar Lopez grounded out to short in his first at-bat. Great start to his pro career, though. 7 hits and 14 at-bats. And you do not need to be a calculus major to know that that adds up to 500. We do have action in the Vibes bullpen. That's number 47, Pete Bayer. Bayer, we saw, got warm on Friday, never came in the ball game. Lopez to left, Jackson near the line. He makes the catch. It's the 7th fly out or pop out in this game. Now here's Cantu. It's been a very pedestrian ball game so far. Five still don't even have a hit. Cantu, first pitch swinging late on that fastball at 92. Cantu has been the only base runner. A walk in the first. Straightens that one out a little bit more, but still foul. 0-2. Up the middle, off the glove of De La Cruz. West is going to make the play. That's going to go 1-4-3. Usually as a pitcher, you don't want to touch those balls lest you mess up your infielder when he's shifting one way and you ricochet it, but that one actually helped West out. It brought it closer to him and probably kept that from being the first hit in the ballgame. Hernandez, a big cut and a miss. And it's 0-1. So moving right along is De La Cruz. And just a touch low to Hernandez, 1-1. Dominique popped out to the third baseman, Bouchard. 0 for 1. Team's leading RBI man. And that's high, it's 2-1. On deck is Hansen. One nothing Owls here in the bottom of the fourth. There's strike two, now 2-2. Third base being coached by Joe Mikulik. First base being coached by Dave Hadjick. The 2-2 to Hernandez. Line drive into right center. That's a base hit. Felts to cut it off. Hernandez trying to take second. It's a strong throw, but it's late. And the first hit for Rocky Mountain is an extra base hit. Hernandez to second with his 11th double of the year. And now here's Hansen. Hansen attempted a bunt and popped it up to the third baseman. Vibe's first chance with a runner in scoring position today. But they will need a 2-out hit from Hansen. First pitch is just off the plate for ball one. Hansen's now right at 500. 9 RBI in his first 3 ball games. Number 10 would be a big one. Boy, De La Cruz is around the plate, but he's not getting these calls right now. It's 2-0. So the first real at-bat for Hansen after popping up the bunt. Let's see how he does against Kita De La Cruz. And now it's 3-0. Will Hansen have the green light? That's down low. It's ball 4. Second walk for De La Cruz. That was only his 50th pitch. And now with 2 outs and 2 men on, it's Ethan Lopez. Lopez a pop out to first in the second. 2 men on, 2 men out. They're playing behind the runners, the infielders are. Lopez takes high. Breaking ball couldn't quite catch the top of the zone. The 1-0. That's in there. After 5 straight balls, a strike. Ethan Lopez, 6 feet tall, 205. Was playing in the Mexican Baseball League earlier this year for Aguascalientes, as was Seth Davis. This is hit to left center. Will this get down? It will get down. And this game is going to be tied on an RBI single by Ethan Lopez. His 3rd RBI in 2 games. And as we've said before, these runs right now are huge. Only a 7-inning ball game, and now it's 1st and 3rd for Friday's hero, Mike Annone. And we are going to get a conversation. JT Mossberg, the pitching coach, will have a chat with Kita de la Cruz. Pete Bayer has sat down in the Vibes bullpen. We haven't seen Bayer yet in any of these games. I'm sure the coaching staff wants to see him in a live fire situation, as it were. We'll see whether Brock Noten comes out for the 5th. They are keeping an eye on his pitch count. Two away. It's 1st and 3rd. Andrew Hansen is very fast. He had 37 steals this year at Wright State College in Nebraska, so he'll be watching for a ball in the dirt. Fastball right down the middle, strike 1 at 93. Five hits in 14 Vibes at bats for Annone. Swings over the top of this one, foul. So a quick 0-2 to Annone. A 1-1 ball game after the RBI single by Ethan Lopez. He's tied the game here in the 4th. There goes Lopez. Annone takes strike 3 called on the outside. So the Vibes tie the game. They could have had more. It's a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We head to the top of the 5th. 1-1 your score on your Sunday afternoon. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube.
Hey, this is Nathan Draves. You're watching Vibes Baseball.
Back on, back on. New pitcher on the mound for Las Lloronas. It's our first look at the Parker, Colorado native, Pete Baer. Brock Noten's day is done. He goes 4 solid innings. He allows 4 hits, just 1 run, which was earned, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. Baer will face West, Jackson, and Feltz, the 9-1-2 here in the top of the 5th. Just a 7-inning ball game. We welcome you back inside, live from the broadcast booth. I'm Tyler Peterson. Hearty welcome to the 67 folks tuned in at the moment to this Owlz Vibes Showdown. Pete Baer, 6'4", 205, a lot of minor league experience. He's one of the older guys on the roster, born in '94. He is 28 years old. Spent time in both the systems of Oakland and Tampa Bay, and the first pitch is 91 miles an hour, but outside for ball 1. Bunt in front of the plate. Baer to first. And there's 1 away. That brings up the top of the order Jackson with 2 flyouts. Baer got as high as high A, pitched in Stockton. Also with Bowling Green. That's a called strike 1. Jackson comes into this game leading the Owls in almost every offensive category. Ripped foul onto that grassy berm. 0-2. Pete Baer, a 4-pitch pitcher, 4-seam fastball, curve, slider, and splitter. See what he goes here on 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew him away at 94. The first strikeout for Baer, and quickly 2 away. Two away now for Feltz. Bases are empty, top of the 5th, and a 1-1 game. Fastball off the plate at 93. Swing and a miss. Maybe just off the plate. All these pitchers today are working quite quickly. And I've got some good news. There is some major sun that has broken through here at UC Health Park, and what a welcome sight that is. Feltz out of play, 2-2. I'll have to recheck the rule book just to confirm, but I am fairly certain that had one of these 2 pitchers, or so let's say had De La Cruz kept the lead and then left after 4, I think you still have to go 5 to be eligible for a win, even in a 7-inning ball game. That's high, now 3-2. They've kept Feltz off the base, and that's good because he is a speedy guy. He is 0 for 2 today. Stole 2 bases on Friday night. Payoff pitch. That's down low. So they walked Feltz. Now they're going to have to keep an eye on him. This is Kellerman. Kellerman, 2 at-bats, 2 hits. A single and a double. Keep an eye on Feltz. There he goes. Wastes no time. Navarro's throw is not in time. What a great jump. That's number 19 for him. There was no hesitation. All right, well, now Kellerman bats with the go-ahead run in scoring position, and a single certainly will score Feltz. In the dirt, 2-0. A 1-1 ball game here in the 5th. Bayer really just needs to focus on Kellerman now. A swipe of third by Feltz really does not do that much damage. It's 3-0 now to Kellerman. So we got the first 2 outs, but he's walked Feltz. It's a 3-0 count to Kellerman. And it's 5 straight balls from Bayer, and it's a back-to-back walk, this time for Kellerman. So it'll be 2 on now for Ty Lewis, and Mike Garcia is going to have a quick chat with Pete Bayer. Maybe just need to refocus his right-hander. Make sure you stick with us after this ball game. We've got one coming right after. We'll wait about 30 minutes, and it's a separate stream, so you'll have to click on that link. Just go back to our homepage and click on game number 28 after we conclude things here in game 27. Vibes bullpen starts to get up and warm up. A couple guys doing a little bit of arm calisthenics there. The whole infield is part of this meeting right now, and now Joshua Garcia is going to come out and start to break things up on the mound. So the conference is over. Ty Lewis is 0 for 2. This is a shutdown inning opportunity for the Vibes. Infield playing behind the runners. The first pitch to Lewis. Breaking ball, strike 1. Nice pitch from Bayer. Lewis is going to have a think about that, a silent protest. Oh, 0-1. That's high for ball 1. 17 pitches now for Bayer, 10 balls to 7 strikes. The 1-1 is high. A little bit of an overthrow there on the fastball. 2-1 now. At second is Feltz. At first is Kellerman. They've both walked here in the 5th with 2 outs. And that one never came down. 3-1. This is Bayer's inning. Guy's still just stretching down the right field line. No one is warming up. So he has got to get out of this himself. And that's high ball 4. It's 3 straight walks here in the 5th. And that'll bring up Kevin Higgins. A single and a bunt out. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Strike 1, a big strike 1. Strike 2, a big strike 2. Bayer a strike away from getting out of the inning. Oh, and Higgins just stayed alive. That is a big league emergency hack. Still 0-2. Bayer's worked himself in a jam, and now he's trying to work himself out of a jam. The 0-2. Tapped in front of the plate. It will stay fair. And that is a base hit and a run. How about that? Wow. It's a wet field, and that ball died. Armando Valle warming in the Vibes bullpen. Diaz swings and misses. Two on Owlz. Swing and miss again by Diaz. Overmatched on that fastball, 0-2. Well, Bayer got the weak contact he was looking for, but did not get the spin necessary to get out of the inning. Diaz takes outside. A little anger behind that one. That one came in at 96. Bases still loaded with 2 outs. To left, hit well. Over is Hernandez. It's fair. And it's a ground rule double. 2 runs will score. And Diaz brings in 2. It's 4-1. And now all 3 walks have come across the plate. And that's it. Here comes Joe Miklick. He's going to the bullpen. 3 runs in on Bayer. We will take a break. Valle coming in. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube.
Hola, este es Armando Valle y estás viendo Vibe Baseball.
Armando Valle comes out of the Vibes bullpen. It's a 3-run inning for the Owls. 5 base runners with 2 outs. Pete Bayer got the first 2, but then he allowed 3 walks, an RBI single, and an RBI double. He goes 2/3 of inning, allows those 2 hits, 3 runs so far, 3 walks, a strikeout. He's responsible for the men at first and second. It's the left-A Valle to face Tim Bouchard, also a lefty. Valle 6'5", 215 from Guaynabo, Puerto Rico. We've got a full Lubbock Christian battery now between Navarro and Valle. Second and third, 2 outs here in the 5th. First pitch to Bouchard, fouled back on top of the sweets and out of play. 1 appearance for Valle. Gave up a run in NoCo in 1 inning. Strike 2 at the knees. Well, this Vibes offense now has more work to do. In the bottom of the 5th, it'll be Navarro, Encarnacion, and Diaz, 8, 9, and 1. Six hits now for NoCo. Swing and a miss. That's going to be a strikeout, 2 unassisted. And the inning is finally over. 3 runs on 2 hits and 3 walks. No errors, 2 men left on base. We head to the bottom of the 5th, 4-1 Northern Colorado. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Bottom of inning number 5. Just got done with our 5th inning stretch. Kita De La Cruz once again working with the lead. It's now 4-1 Northern Colorado here in the bottom of the 5th. I'm Tyler Peterson. Welcome back to UC Health Park. Game 1 of 2 today. Luis Navarro, 0 for 1. First pitch is a strike. A little bit of bad luck for Pete Bayer. You got Higgins to ground softly, but oh, this is hit to left and hit very deep. This is back at the wall. It's gone. Navarro. His first pro home run. Stopped me dead in my tracks. That's a good way to start this inning. It's now 4-2. That was his first pro hit, first pro RBI, first pro home run. And now Encarnacion. I was very welcomely interrupted, but what I was going to say is Bayer gets the weak contact, and Higgins hits a ball about 10 feet, and it just sort of rolls fair for an RBI single. Encarnacion to left center. Over is Feltz. Feltz makes the catch.
Now batting for your Rocky Mountain Vibes, right fielder number 16, Gio Diaz.
418 feet on the Navarro home run. Here's Diaz. Ball one to Diaz. Sometimes I have to play charades with some of the guys in the booth to try to get across to them what I want. Diaz to center. Feltz again over into right field. He makes the catch. 2 away. 3 fly balls. 1 goes out of the yard. 2 caught by Feltz. There's 2 away. And now here's Cesar Lopez. So 1 run back. That's the 3rd hit for Rocky Mountain. But now a 4-2 lead for the Owls. Fastball called strike 1. De La Cruz, low pitch count. It's only his 63rd there. In the dirt, 1-1. Lopez today is 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out. High for ball 2 in Greeley, Colorado. Lopez hit a home run. A home run that at the time just sort of was tacking on extra runs, but ended up being big as the Vibes ended up winning 9-8 in a ball game that Northern Colorado, I believe, scored 4 runs in the 9th. And the Vibes did just escape with a victory. 3-1 inside is ball 4. 3rd walk issued by De La Cruz. And now here's Cantu, the potential tying run. A lefty on the mound in the NoCo bullpen, and he is ready. Cantu at the dish, team leading 5 home runs. First pitch, breaking ball, strike 1. This Vibes team has showed good offense throughout the whole year. No matter if we're talking old Vibes or new Vibes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. They're going to need that offense now. They've only got 7 outs left in this 7-inning ball game. Cantu at the dish, Lopez at first. 0-2 with 2 outs, and Cantu wants time. Short lead at first for Lopez. He goes. Cantu into foul territory, out of play. Another 0-2 to Cantu. Popped up behind first. West chasing it into foul territory. Reaches out and makes the catch. The inning is over, but a run on a hit, the home run by Navarro. One man left on base. We head to the top of inning number 6. 4-2, the Owls lead. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube.
Hey, this is Nathan Draves. You're watching Vibes Baseball.
Top of the 6th, a 4-2 Owls lead. Welcome back. Tyler Peterson inside the broadcast booth. Liam Scaffarello, the first man to face Armando Valle. Scaffarello, West, and Jackson. De La Cruz received quite a few handshakes on his way off the field. I'd have to imagine his day is done. Called strike one, 1-1. We believe Chase Wilkerson is warming for the Owls. That is a welcome sight, if indeed De La Cruz has thrown his last pitch. Up the middle, into center field. Base hit for Scaffarello. Leadoff single to begin the 6th. Last 2 innings of our ball game. Then we'll wait a half hour and play game 2 today.
Now batting for your Northern Colorado Owls, number 14, second baseman, Zach West.
Zach West is 1 for 2. Takes a breaking ball low, had an RBI single in the second, which gave the Owls their first run. Inside, 2-0. Swing and tipped into Navarro's glove and out of Navarro's glove. It's 2-1. Well, Luis Navarro at Lubbock Christian did show off some pretty good power. Into center. Diaz for out number 1. This year in college, Navarro batted .377 with 10 home runs. Now the top of the order, Alex Jackson, who's 0 for 3, 2 flyouts and a strikeout. There goes Scaffarello. He shows bunt. It's foul. Now, I don't know why you would bunt and run. I can understand bunting. I can understand stealing, but I'm not quite sure what the bunt and steal accomplishes. Unless you're trying to catch a guy off guard and get him to third. Usually it's one or the other. Jackson to left center. Hernandez. Under it. He makes the catch. 2 away. So 2 out in the inning after the leadoff single. And that'll bring up Cameron Feltz. Feltz is a switch hitter, so he will bat from the right side for the first time today. Just a touch high. Feltz is only 5'8", so strike zone is smaller than most. There's strike one, the throw down, stopped by a known. Back is Scaffarello. 2-0 now to Feltz. Taken for strike one. Nice breaking ball from Valle. Armando Valle, spelled V-A-L-L-E. Four-seam fastball, slider, change, and curve from Valle. And there's the curve, fouled away. 2-2 now to Feltz. Looks like Wilkerson is ready in that Owlz bullpen. The 2-2. There goes Scaffarello. It's down low. The throw goes into center field. It's a stolen base. And he's not going to move anywhere beyond that. This Owlz team loves to steal. They are the best in the Pioneer League. Scaffarello picks up his third. Navarro's throw was to the first base side of second base, and as a result, Hansen had to come a long way over to try to make the catch. It's a full count now to Feltz, who was 0 for 2 with a walk. Got him! And that's the inning. Scaffarello stranded at second, no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left on base. That's Scaffarello at second. We head to the bottom of the sixth. Vibes trail 4-2. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Bottom of the 6th, a new pitcher now for NOCO, as expected. Chase Wilkerson into the ballgame, replacing Kita de la Cruz. Welcome back to the ballgame. Tyler Peterson live from UC Health Park. It'll be Hernandez, Hansen, and Ethan Lopez, 3 righties to face the lefty Wilkerson. De La Cruz has turned in quite a nice ball game. He is in line for the win. 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Wilkerson has pitched in 8 games, 10 1/3 innings, allowed 11 earned runs. It's a 9.58 ERA, 15 walks to 15 strikeouts in those 10 1/3. So he's got strikeout stuff, but maybe a little wild as well. Only 6 outs remain for the Vibes. They need 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead. They'll be more than happy if they do not have to see a bottom of the 7th in this ball game. Wilkerson only 5'10", 190. Hernandez is 1 for 2. He got the first Vibes hit. Swings and misses. Fastball at 87. It's 0-1. First hit for the Vibes came in the 4th. That's inside on Hernandez. 1-1. We'll see how long Wilkerson goes. He's gone as high as 2 2/3. Fouled back. Off the sweets. It's 1-2. A 4-2 ball game in the bottom of the 6th. Owls with 1 in the 2nd, 3 in the 5th. Vibes 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball in the dirt. Wilkerson strikes out Hernandez, and there's 1 away. Well, Gio Diaz needs a little bit of help to get another at-bat here. He needs at least 1 more guy to get on so he can get a 4th at-bat. He is 0 for 3 in this ball game, and as we know, he has a 25-game hitting streak. So just an opportunity to hit, he needs somebody to get on at some point. Here's Hansen, 1 away. First pitch is strike 1. Weekly hit off the bat of Hansen. That's going to drop. Feltz in center. Tripped. I don't know if he was going to get there anyway. But a single to center field off the end of the bat. And that'll bring up Ethan Lopez. He is the tying run.
Now batting for your Rocky Mountain Vibes, your third baseman, number 13, Ethan Lopez.
Lopez, the third baseman. RBI single in the 4th. Man at first with 1 out. That's high and away for ball 1. 90 miles an hour from Wilkerson. Getting some good velocity from the left side. Lopez off the end of the bat, out of play. Vibes will need a comeback here in these final 2 innings if they want to keep their winning streak alive. The 1-1, Lopez takes strike 2. Single for Hansen. 1-2 count to Lopez. Lays off. Oh, they said he went around. And Lopez is out. Lopez is just now realizing it. 2 away. So that'll bring up Mike Annone. 2 away here in the 6th. Hansen gets back. There goes Hansen. He's going to have this base stolen. So runner in scoring position now for Rocky Mountain with 2 away for Mike Annone. On deck is Navarro, who homered in the 5th. Strike 1 to Mike Annone. Fastball on the outside. 1-1. 0 for 2 today. A fly out and a strikeout. Breaking ball just off the plate. That is a pretty good pitch from Wilkerson. Now 2-1. A single should score Hansen. Vibes need 2 to tie. They only have 4 outs left. Popped way up. Back is the catcher. It's into the stands. Two and 2 to Annone. Everybody retakes their places. Pitch in the dirt. It goes full. Wilkerson's in a pretty good spot. He does not have to pitch to Annone. Usually as a lefty with a lefty-lefty matchup, the pitcher has the advantage. So if he wants to try to bury one like he did there on 2-2, try to get Annone to fish, he can. Three-two, ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Hansen running on the pitch. It doesn't matter. He's going to score. It's an RBI single for Mike Annone, his 6th RBI in 2 games, and it is a 4-3 ball game. That'll bring up Navarro. Annone wins the battle. Two outs. Navarro. First pitch way high and outside. You didn't do too well. Yes. Navarro takes high, 2-0. Two and 0 to Navarro. He is the go-ahead run. There's strike one. Unknown at first with 2 outs, a 4-3 ball game in the bottom of inning number 6. Navarro a half swing. Does he go? Yes. Two and 2. That's in the dirt. What a nice take from Navarro to lay off that breaking ball. 3 and 2 now. Payoff pitch. Navarro takes low. It's ball 4. Another excellent take. And now Joe Mikulik, he's going to have a word as we are going to get a runner at first for Navarro. This could be the designated pinch runner. That's Pedro Alfonseca. So that might be the designated pinch runner. He'll come here in the 6th. So Alfonseca now at first. And that's going to bring out JT Mossberg to have a chat before the at-bat with Encarnacion. In fact, we're going to get a pitching change. So we will take a break. We'll get you the new pitcher with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th and 2 men on in a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Vibes Baseball. Northern Colorado not messing around. They are bringing in their closer, Galen Young. This is a save situation. 3 saves for Young on the year. He's played in 8 games. He's pitched 8 innings. He's only allowed 2 earned runs. We saw Young earlier this series as a DH. He will face Encarnacion 2 on, 2 outs in a 1-run ball game here in the bottom of the 6th. Chase Wilkerson goes 2/3 of an inning. He allows 2 hits, so far 1 run, which was earned. He walked 1 batter, that was Navarro, and he struck out 2. It's a known at second who kept the rally alive with 2 outs, had the RBI single, which scored Hansen. So Encarnacion, who has flied out twice, he is looking for a base hit to tie this ball game. Young versus Encarnacion. A 4-3 ball game. The drama is here. Fastball, 92, strike 1. On deck is Gio Diaz. He will at least get one more at bat in this ball game, whether it comes here in the 6th or in the last inning, the 7th. Breaking ball stays high. More of a cutter. That was a fastball with some movement. Quite a bit of horizontal movement. 1-1. That's way in the dirt. And a nice stop by the catcher. Two and one. Kellerman went through about 10 signs, and I don't think Young has more than 4 pitches. Now they agree on a pitch. Tapped back foul. It's 2-2. That was at 90. So it's the hard stuff to Encarnacion. Two outs in the inning. A 2-2 count to Encarnacion with 2 men on. Way outside, Encarnacion for a second thought about it. It's 3-2. The runners will be on the move. There they go. Ground ball foul. The 3-2. Once again. Ground ball again, foul. More sharply hit than before. Fastball at 91. Encarnacion is hanging in there with Young, the closer. Galen Young has 3 saves. I don't know if he's blown a save this year. The payoff pitch again. Swing and a miss. Nasty breaking ball. It's strike 3. The Vibes do get a run on 2 hits. No errors, 2 men left on base. It's a 4-3 ball game. We go to our final frame, the 7th. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Top of the 7th, our last inning. Kellerman, Lewis, Higgins to face Valle, a 4-3 Owls lead.
Owls catcher number 16, Robbie Kellerman.
Robbie Kellerman has been on base 3 times. A single, a double, a walk. First pitch, strike from Valle. Valle has pitched the last inning in the 3rd. He has allowed a hit, but that's been it. He struck out 2 batters. Fouled away by Kellerman. It's imperative that the Vibes have a clean top of the 7th. They'll have the top of the order when we hit the bottom of the 7th. Diaz, Lopez, Cantu. Pitch off the plate, 1-2. The 1-2 from Valle. Fouled off. And excuse me, foul ball off the bat of Kellerman. It was a half swing, and the ball sort of hit the bat the other way around than usual. Game 2 will start half an hour after the end of this one. It'll be Preston Snavely for the Owls, Grayson Fletcher in his first Vibes appearance, his first pro appearance. It's down low, and a nice take from Kellerman on the breaking ball. This is Valle's inning, and it'll be Galen Young who will pitch the 7th. Came out for the save. He's trying for a 4-out save. That's off the plate. It's a full count. Full count pitch. Ground ball to short. Encarnacion with a strong throw to first for the first out. It'll be a 2-for-3 day for Kellerman in this first game. Ty Lewis, the first baseman now, 0-for-2. Walked in the 5th, scored what is currently the go-ahead run, that 4th run. First pitch, a strike to Lewis. Bases are empty. Slight pull side shift at second for Lewis, and that's up and in. This will not be the last time the Vibes wear the Euronis jerseys. We'll have both a series in July that they'll throw these on, as well as a game in August. So I believe we have 4 more in the Las Lloronas jerseys. Outside, 2-1 to Lewis. Vibes in the midst of a 16-game homestand. Well, we lost a game, so I think it's now going to be a 15-game homestand. Not in a row, but consecutive games at home. 2-2. After today, it'll be 6 against Billings and then 6 against Grand Junction. First time we see the Rockies this year. We'll see them a lot in the second half. In fact, the Vibes only play 3 teams in the second half. The Owls, the Raptors, and the Rockies. I've not seen the Raptors yet this year either. Popped up on the infield. Navarro says he wants it. And he indeed has it for out number 2. And now Kevin Higgins. Higgins had that 10-foot RBI single that Navarro was hoping would roll foul, but this is a not quite waterlogged, but definitely a damp infield today with the rain we've been getting. So it sort of just died. Strike 1 to Higgins. 2 for 3, 2 singles, an RBI and a run. Outside. Bases are empty, 2 away in a 4-3 ball game in the 7th. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. The 1-2 from Valle. High and away. 2-2. Single runs for the Vibes in the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. They're going to need 1 more in the 7th, or else it'll be an Owls victory. Payoff pitch to Higgins. To right and deep. Hit well. Diaz down the line. It is foul. Just barely. It would have been extra bases. There is no wind right now. Fly balls don't really have the normal oomph they have normally. A little bit heavier air with the moisture. It'll be another 3-2 to Kevin Higgins. That's high and outside for ball 4. And now it's Euro Diaz, who has the big hit in the ball game, the 2-run double off of Bayer. He brought in runs 3 and 4. So he has the hit of the ball game thus far. Higgins at first with 2 outs. Lefty-lefty matchup. Breaking ball for strike 1. Diaz is 1 for 3 on the day. He's struck out twice. Higgins has a sliding glove on, and of course this team loves to run. Higgins, though, is only 1 for 3 in steal attempts. Diaz takes strike 2. There's a lot of trust, a lot of familiarity between Valle and Navarro, who both played at Lubbock Christian College, or Lubbock Christian University. The 0-2. Fouled away. There's going to be a mad scramble for that baseball. And it's found a home. Another 0-2 to Diaz. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 to tie, 2 to go home. We head to the bottom of the 7th. 4-3 Owlz. You're watching Vibes of Baseball on YouTube. Here we go. The last 3 outs of our ball game in front of us now. The bottom of the 7th. Gio Diaz, his 5th at bat, his 4th at bat. He will try to extend his hitting streak here against Galen Young. 4-3 Owlz. Diaz, Lopez, and Cantu to face Young, going for his 4th save. The first pitch in the dirt at 90 miles an hour. It's ball 1. The Vibes do not have a walk-off. They have not been to a knockout round. They would like one of those 2 results. Diaz, a ground ball to third. Bouchard is there. His throw is in the dirt, but scooped for out number 1. It was a nice big hop for Lewis at first. There's 1 away. Now Cesar Lopez. First pitch way inside. It's ball 1. Cantu on deck. In the hole is Hernandez. This is the power alley in the lineup. Down low for ball 2. Strike 1 to Lopez. It's 2-1. Lopez today is 0 for 2 with a walk. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1 now. Gio Diaz's hit streak will end at 25 games. As he takes an 0 for 4 today. A hitter's count for Lopez, 3-1. Way in the dirt. It's ball 4. The tying run on base. The go-ahead run, the potential winning run comes to the plate. This could be a big moment. It's Ulysses Cantu. Lopez a short lead at first. Cantu, broken bat, back to Young. His throw to second for 1. On to first, the double play. The game is over. Owls win 4-3. We'll come back with the totals after this break. Welcome back inside UC Health Park. Final score, it's the Owls over the Vibes. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. For Northern Colorado, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Rocky Mountain. Final time of the ballgame was 2 hours and 22 minutes in front of 820 fans. The winner is Keita Dela Cruz. He is 1-1. And the losing pitcher is Pete Bayer. He is 0-1. The save goes to Galen Young. We will take a break. We'll be back in 30 minutes with Game 2. So check in the other part of our channel for the next broadcast. For now, I will say goodbye, grab a bite to eat, take a bathroom break, and be here in 30 minutes. See you then, folks.